Hey everyone, welcome in. This is Pharaoh with Total Understanding Tarot. We are here with your combined weekend collective reading, so let's tap right into it. Okay, and we're back. Thank you so much for joining us here once again. I am Pharaoh. This is Total Understanding Tarot. We're combining the readings for this weekend, love and career. So, just tap in and get all you can get out of these. Just trying to be a little bit more conscious of my time and the energy that I do have, because I remember earlier this month or last month, I was telling y'all that there were some things that the divine was trying to urge the collective to do, because it's going to be a bit more challenging to do them later on. And that message came through, and guess what's coming up? Mars retrograde. So you may be feeling a little bit sluggish. It starts on the 30th and it's going to into January, like mid-January, I believe, 12th, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like, that's what the divine was trying to get through the message, because I didn't know exactly what was happening. I just like, something is coming that's going to be a little more challenging to get through. And as y'all know, I'm working on becoming an astrologer. So that's just another one of my goals, another one of my study what do you call it, study plans. But yeah, so without even knowing that, here we are. And it's not to beat yourself up if you didn't start. It doesn't mean you can't start. Whenever planets go in retrograde or there's some sort of energy in the cosmos, it's not to deter you from your plans. It's just to sort of give you a heads up and help you navigate them differently. So knowing, you may need to start something that you put off. So it's just knowing like, hey, this is a time that's dedicated to slowing down, and there will be a bit of resistance trying to get something started, but I can make it happen. I can cut down on certain activities so I can have more energy for this one. I can change up my diet, maybe start eating some beets, drink some beet juice. I'm not a huge fan of beets, but it does work in terms of energy, especially for women. It's great for iron during your during our monthly cycles. So there's that. Get you some B12 supplements or something. But we have the Queen of Wands with the Lover's card. I'm just really, you're choosing you. It's time for you to choose the things that you like to do. And earlier I was about to read from a deck, and I was like, oh man, I haven't read this from this deck in a minute. And it was just like, I'm not feeling that deck right now. And that's okay. I don't have to do something just because I feel like I'm supposed to, or I feel like I need to. There's a difference between handling your responsibilities and being accountable and feeling obligated to do something that's not even for you to do. So a lot of your energy can be recouped by just cutting away dead weight, obligations. Maybe you're on different committees that it's just the titles and stuff, but it's bogging you down in different groups and peer groups and outings or whatever. You should do something that you really like to do. You came out as the Queen of Wands. It's not challenging for you to meet people. It's not challenging for people to be attracted to you. It's not challenging to be in any environment and you know how to move away. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Use that other queen sometimes. People are attracted to your Queen of Wands energy. People are attracted to your charisma, your good looks, your passionate outlook on life and the way you pursue your goals. People are attracted to that. But you don't have to accept every person, every situation, every proposal, every offer that comes your way. Queen of Swords cuts things off unapologetically, and it is what it is. So throat chakra work may be very helpful at this time. Maybe start wearing some blues to help out. Learning to listen is also heavily tied into the throat chakra as well, right? In order to, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, right? Many of us have heard that. So it's also being mindful of your listening diet. What are you listening to? Who are you listening to? What kind of music? What sort of television programs? You know, I know there's these programs that may be all the rage and all the latest things that's out, but it's like, how is this contributing to your diet, your spiritual diet? You know, you want to create balance. We have to, yes, because you're highly empathetic, you're highly intuitive, so something that may not affect someone who isn't as ascended or who isn't as open to spirit is going to affect you differently. And the divine lets you know your highest self, lets you know what is for you and what's not for you. It's really just protect yourself. You may be having your ego involved. I'm really feeling like Leo energy, maybe, because you are, like, the sun's been coming out, so you might be feeling yourself a little bit, but always remember what got you here. It's your relationship with you and the divine. So when there's instructions that are given, when there's downloads, when there's dreams, when there's this intuitive feeling that you're having that's nudging you in a certain direction, it's not to try and stifle your creativity. The divine wants us free. The divine is about freedom. It's about you being accountable, and everything that is permissible isn't beneficial. We say that a lot here because that passage really stands out to me. It's like, you can do whatever you want to do, but how is this going to affect you in the long run or in the short run? I'm getting, it may be a challenge for you to actually hold on to this new idea and this new reality of yourself, right? You may be, I'm feeling that Empress energy. As you stand in your power, you cut certain things off, you allow certain people in. It's just energy of, like, you feel like you kind of having to fight for your power, fight for your strength. It's like you having to defend yourself, you know, and you're standing firm on your word, but it's like certain people just refuse to see you as the new you, and that's okay. And some of the collective may be a little lonely right now, maybe feeling a bit isolated, but understand that this is to help you, because this energy seems to be coming in a bit of deceptive energy. That's you feeling like, okay, you have to stand in your power. You have to get sure by yourself, because when you do, you know, launch into the deep, so to speak, when you do put yourself out there, not everyone's going to support you. Not everyone's going to vibe with you. You're going to have a lot of supporters, and that's the energy you focus on. But if you're counting on how people receive you to build you up, they have the power to build you up. They have the power to break you down. So this is about you seeing yourself as an empress, as an emperor, you holding yourself to a higher standard, you having your solid foundations, your boundaries, your morals, you being established in that. So when offers come to you, you won't be in the 7 of Cups. It's not like, oh, which one should I choose? Because you can just go down the line. Is this in alignment with who I am? Is this in alignment with the best that is for me? Is this in alignment with what I've learned between my counseling time with the divine? It makes it easier. Yeah, I told y'all strength card was on the bottom with the King of Swords. Both of them popped up. So this is like you, it's masculine and feminine energy. So this is a time of divine partnerships, be it business partnerships, romantic partnerships, platonic partnerships. It's a time for that. And in these partnerships, it's not like it's just going to be rainbows and roses every day. It could be that every day, but at the same time, there's going to be challenges. You're still dealing with other human beings. Other people have their own way of perception and the way they approach life. You're on the same frequency, but it doesn't mean there isn't going to be some friction. The difference is you both communicate well. The difference is you both approach situations with an open mind and are honest about how you feel and not trying to protect the other person, like, oh, I don't want to say this because I might lose them. I'm going to speak my truth and I'm going to say how I feel, and however it's received in that way. You can still be, you can still have tact when you deliver a message. It's just the energy of, I'm really feeling this collaboration of, like, just being direct. I just heard being direct is sexy. Just being like, yeah, for some of y'all feel like you had to, like, read between the lines so much, and passive aggressive energies, and, you know, it's just a lot of work. So it's just this energy of, like, you love somebody that just gets straight to the point. 6 of Wands. Okay? You're sitting in victory energy. We have the Page of Wands. This is a new beginning with the Three of Wands. What is this? Yeah, because you've healed a situation that was in the past. You made a decision to move forward. And for this, it's like some of the collective is on the fence right now. Some of y'all are still going through a healing process. Maybe you didn't disconnect at a certain time that would have been beneficial for you to disconnect. So now you're still having to heal as, I don't want to say it like this because it's not like you're missing out, okay? But the truth is the truth. It's like this energy of like, if you let something go for too long, okay, that means it did a little more damage than was necessary. Or it did, you're still in this energy. It may just be a bit more challenging to see it. It's like if somebody get a head start in a race or something. Like you can still finish the race. No one's saying that you're not going to get a prize when you finish the race. It's just that maybe some people are farther along. Maybe they've already went through that particular terrain. They've went through the valley. They've climbed over the mountain. And now they're like hitting the finish line. Maybe you're still, you know, chugging, like, you know, running along. This is like a really interesting example. But, yeah, it's just like this energy of just keep your face in your lane. Keep your mind on your grind. You don't know when someone else started their journey. You don't know what someone else went through. Even if they could tell you, you're not able to experience what they've gone through. So how can you compare your life to someone who you didn't live their life? So focus on you. That's still your joy. The Queen of Swords with the Emperor, with the Three of Pentacles, with the Ace of Swords. Okay, so some of y'all are dealing with like a really toxic, narcissistic person. Okay, because that Five of Swords came out. And this Emperor card, it may be an Aries energy, right? Someone who's like, I guess, you know, in the society world, powerful, or who has the appearance of power. Because if someone is narcissistic, that is the complete opposite of power. That is the manipulation of a pure energy, right? So it's like this energy of like Queen of Swords is like not letting up. You don't care how much this person try and contact you, how much this person try and continue to put dirt on your name. It's like you're not letting up because you in this energy and you win every time you honor your truth. And some messages don't even need to be responded to. Some energy doesn't even need to be responded to, but some needs to get checked. And so the High Priestess popped up in the middle, so you know what to respond to. You know what needs to be addressed, and you know what just needs to be left alone. We have the Magician. Yeah, because you're not without anything. You have everything you need. So it's like when you have what you need, many times people get into relationships out of like codependency or a lack mentality. But you know that you have everything you need. So it's like if you want a new partner, if you want a lover, if you want a business partner, if you want a friend, it's because you want someone, not because you need someone. Because you have everything that you need. And we have the Lovers, Gemini energy. And I believe, didn't they say Mars is retrograde in Gemini? So maybe that's where that Aries, that's not maybe, but that's where they're also Aries, Gemini energy. So throughout this time, if you use this energy and allow yourself to slow down, it'll help you see any potential pitfalls. It'll help you see any potential things you may have overlooked. It'll help you really ground yourself. Because that grounding energy is really needed at this time. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it'll be mindful of what you invest in. Be like time and money. You know, your resources. People asking to borrow things. Just really reevaluate. And using that Swords energy, it's like, no is no. Or yes. Whatever it is, just stand firm on it. Stand on your word. I was watching this show, right, and the lead character was a queen, and you know she was doing some low vibrational stuff to get what she wanted, but it's like right at the last minute, like her conscience would click in, and she'd be trying to correct something that, you know, she had already made a decision, but it's like whatever you make sure what you manifest and what you are desiring is in alignment with who you are. Because that High Priestess came out. So you're not going to be able to get away from that inner voice that's telling you no. That's telling you this isn't it. Because you're going to come down to the wire and you're going to come down to the wire and look very indecisive, very immature. So just be mindful of that energy. You know, every time we talk about those things, it isn't like to chastise you. It's just to really have an honest conversation with the collective in terms of, hey, love is also accountability. Love is also calling things out that need to be called out. That's a form of love. If you really love someone, you're not just about to let them waste their life. You're not about to let them just continuously make decisions that you see that are harming them. Yes, there's a place to mind your business and there's a time, but when you love someone, aren't you going to speak up for them? Because they may be in a place where they can't even see what you see. You're the high priestess. You see things that people don't even see in themselves. So just use that power wisely and gently. We got the Emperor on the bottom with the Fool card. So yeah, you're not choosing the narcissist. You're not choosing the business partners who have tricks up their sleeve, ulterior motives. You're not choosing the friends that are just attracted to you because you're the cool kid or because you have certain things. You're choosing the person that's really sitting in their power. You're choosing the person that's really open to new ideas, who's still young at heart. That's interesting, young at heart. So it's like also the Sun card. You're choosing someone who's also done inner child healing, who's constantly working on themselves, and who's still we got the King of Swords. This is major. Okay. Yeah, speak what you know, and that's gonna bring you abundance. Some of y'all are wondering, like, what's this? Here we go. Nine of Swords. You're not saying what's on your mind, so it's getting caught up in your head. This situation has come out before, but the difference is you're sitting in the. You know you're victorious. That's the difference. You're in a new place, and you may see some of the same little karmic energies coming, but you're in a whole new place. It's like, oh, I see this now. No big deal. I know how to maneuver around this. And it's time to speak on what you know. You have a particular insight. You have a particular way you approach life. And not only can that benefit somebody, but I'm feeling for some of y'all, it's like this energy of like, it could be financially rewarding. They really highlighted this pinnacle there. Yeah, I got a glimpse of the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like you might be putting all of your energy into a situation that's not flourishing. And the divine is trying to show you, you have this amazing gift that you are taking for granted, so to speak. You're not maximizing it. Okay? Maybe some of you all don't feel safe to fully be yourselves. Maybe that's it has a lot to do with speaking your truth too, and just self-expression. I'm feeling some sacral chakra work would be helpful. And try not to get overwhelmed. Like, oh my God, I gotta do shadow work. I gotta do more healing. I gotta do sacral. The divine is not rushing you. Like, we're literally going into a retrograde, a Mars retrograde. So like, it's this energy of even the cosmos is saying slow down. Even the cosmos is saying, hey, we're putting you in a place, so it's going to be a bit more challenging to even force this. You know, like humans are the only ones who really go against the grain of the seasons. You know, the fall and the winter time, a lot of nature is not even as active as they usually are. They know how to move and flow with the seasons. We're the only ones that's like, grind time, gotta go get it 24/7, 365. It's like that doesn't, nothing works like that. It can be sustained for long periods of time without other areas of your life being neglected, without family members and friends being neglected, without your children being neglected, without your personal care time, your personal time with the divine being neglected. We had an Ace of Wands with the Five of Pentacles, with the Five of Cups. Yeah, you may feel like this new beginning may not only leave out certain people, but you may be feeling left out in terms of, hey, I really did enjoy doing things with this person, or I really did enjoy being in certain groups, but I understand that it's not healthy for me. So allow yourself to go through those emotions and feel those emotions, and try not to feel like you're in a bad place because you are having these thoughts and having these feelings. It's like you're in a human experience too, Divine One. You're part human as well, and that's okay. So maybe go buy you a journal, relatively inexpensive. Like, you can literally go to a dollar store and get a journal for $1, or go to you know, like a mega store, and sometimes they're on sale for a few cents. And that small investment can help change your life by getting those thoughts on paper, by getting what's in you out of you. Some of y'all can like literally go to therapy, and I understand that it's not free, so I'm not putting it out there like, oh, just go to therapy. Like, I understand it. You might have to create a budget for that. So try to get creative. You're the magician. You have everything you need. Maybe get a subscription to audiobook. I know they do some things like that. Maybe get, you know, just whatever it is to be creative. It doesn't mean that you're not abundant, but maybe, like I said, being wise with your investments. You're just very budget conscious at this time, perhaps. But we had a Page of Swords with the 10 of Wands. I'm really feeling this energy of like, maybe y'all are watching people online who appear to be more prosperous than you, who appear to have more material success, more life success. I just want to say to that, of course, that could definitely be the way they're living. But it could also just be, you know, we're not showing our hard times online. The only time, usually when people are showing what the challenges is when they've already overcome it. You know, people aren't putting their before picture out without having the after to go with it. So just keep that in mind too. It's always just, it's just this reoccurring thing. Just like, focus on your own plate. Don't let your own food get cold. You look at what somebody else is eating. And with that Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, you have clarity on how to gain the success that you want. In order, because some of y'all really have, many of the collective have beautiful, generous hearts and want to give. So turn that energy inward, because as you feel, your cup is naturally going to overflow, and you don't have to stress on what to give to, how to give. It's just going to be clear. I'm getting a lot of protection, so protect your energy. Like this bay leaf that I have here, it's really drawing my eye to, oh, okay, yeah, you're going into victory season, so you're going to have to protect yourself from the vultures, right? You're going to have to protect yourself from the opportunists. And it's interesting because vultures usually come when something is dead, but it's like this energy of like, you have to know what you've worked for, right? You have to see yourself as alive and living and thriving. That's where that Queen of Wands came out. Like, you have to see, you have to know, like, I put in for this. I gave hours of my life. I sacrificed so much. This is not something I'm just about to let go of. And I'm not going to let someone just be in my energy. It took years to cultivate this energy. And I'm still cultivating it. So to be in my presence is an honor, because I treat others that way. So it's like, it's a very like, I'm really getting like justice vibes. Major Libra vibes here. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Behind this, ooh, the Chariot. So the divine is speeding something up for you. While you're working away, while you're manifesting in what you want with what you have, it may seem like this is like minor. It may seem like it's taking a long time, and it may have been taking, but the divine said, let's go ahead and speed this thing on up. It's coming in. But let the divine speed it up. Let the divine give you a quantum leap. Let the divine show you how to work smarter. Because there's also someone coming in that's going to try and do it by the way of the karmic way, the devil way. Like, this is the only example I can think of right now. I can feel. And it doesn't matter however you want to enhance yourself, but it's just this energy of like, you've been going to the gym, you've been working out, you've been seeing progress, but it's not what you want. And then it's like somebody comes to you, girl, why don't you just go and get liposuction, go and get that BBL, and go and get this, and just be done with it. And it's like the divine is showing you temperance. Like, you don't have to rush and do this. The divine knows how to fast track something. The divine knows, right? Because this person, the Chariot is about balance, right? And my finger is covering the the yin portion, the attraction, the allowing. There are some things that the divine just wants you to attract, so to show you that what you were doing is not in vain, and not to attach your blessings, and not to attach these things that are coming into a person. They want to attach it to the relationship you've built with spirit, and to show you that it's worthwhile to be on the side of integrity. It's worthwhile to be on the side of morality and staying 10 toes down, staying grounded, staying focused, and doing things out of pure love. So this energy is energy that you've left in the past. So this could be, I don't know what it could be. It's really irrelevant, because you know better and you're allowing the divine to help you. So be patient, because it may be a tempting offer, because I saw that Tensosaurus there. So this could have been, boom. You are no longer in a place of self-sacrifice. You're no longer in a place of lack. But whoever's coming in, whatever offer is coming in, is going to trigger you. It's going to trigger that lack mentality that you've left. So this could be an energy of like, oh, I got this big deal. Got a few rats coming in. All you got to do is do da-da-da-da-da. But you're good. You have food on your table. You can go out to eat if you want. You know, you wear nice clothes. Why sacrifice your integrity for a few extra? It offers you something that you've already built for yourself. And if you allow yourself to go back into survival mode, like, oh yeah, I could use that, da 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 da. What are you giving up? What are you sacrificing? The divine doesn't ask you to sacrifice anything that's beneficial to your life. Anything that the divine is intuitively with that high priestess showing you what needs to be let go, what needs to be sacrificed, is for your highest good. It's because it wasn't serving you. So just be mindful what kind of deals you make and with these spirits that y'all be working with. So we have the Two of Pentacles. Stay in the balanced energy. Woo! Yeah, I'm really getting you. Y'all are holding on to the promises of the divine. You're holding on to the promises that you set for yourself. You're holding on to the energy of, because this offer from this devil energy, this karmic energy, that's going to equal five pentacles. It's actually going to set you back, be it monetary, be it relationship, being going back to a karmic partner because you're emotionally lonely, getting advice from people who you know don't have your best interest, just hanging out with folks just to be around people. Your energy is sacred. It's like you're literally going to cut your blessings in half. This harmony, this peace, this loyalty that you've been building, lack mentality will have you in this space with the Five of Pentacles. Literally being left out. Literally being in a space that you've already outgrown. Yeah. So let's pull a card from the Shaman Oracle deck. Ooh, I gotta go to work. But I had to get this done because, like, literally when I go to work, like, I do all of my things for my business during the day. Be it my music, my tarot, I do it during the day. So when I work in the evening, then I can just chill when I get back. So it's like just being creative. Like I said, like, it's just this energy of you'll get it done. Just stay in integrity. We have the Hunter. With the child. That's interesting. Because I saw the fire too. The owl. I'm really hearing like the hunter is becoming the hunted type energy. So whatever karmic energy, whatever person is doing a lot of, quote, spelling, be it physical hex, whatever this energy is, it's only going to resonate with you if there's this residue left. That's the only reason why it's even able to be somewhat tempting or whatever. But it's this energy of you're not sacrificing your soul to get what you want. You're willing to put into the work. But whatever these energies are, whatever these people are, these entities, these companies, whatever, They're sacrificing their integrity. They're sacrificing their morality. And there's going to come a time to pay the bill on that. You know, it's like this energy of people may have been playing while you were working, but when you glow up, it's going to be showtime for you and no time for them. And they're going to see. And so you can always have compassion for people, but don't get mixed up in this energy. The divine has always, like, it's no respecter of persons. Like, you can be on this path if you choose to be. You make the decision to. I'm going to get into people, these situations that are they're even luring in your mind. The people that you're looking at online, not all of them. Some people have their things in a healthy way, but not everyone. And you'll be surprised how people obtain wealth in this world. But we have the owl, and you know the wisdom. You have the wisdom to know the difference, because you've done that inner child work. So there's no void left. There's no void to be filled. You're able to see people clearly because you're not coming to them with ulterior motives. You're not coming to them needing something. So it's a lot easier to see who a person truly is when you don't have a preconception of who you need them to be. So I'm going to read this. The owl is the master of the night. She can see situations with perfect clarity, more so when it is dark, and is able to discern truth when others are sightless. She helps you find your light and your lightness in the darkest moments of your life, and to embrace the night as your ally. Owl can bring you messages from the invisible world. She opens your ears so that you may hear the voices of the ancestors, and you may acquire their wisdom and make it your own. And who we were speaking about earlier, the high priestess kept popping out. You see so much more than others see. You're able to tap into other dimensions, is what I'm hearing, other levels of spirituality that other people have not also been gifted with, but not put in the work for it. We do have specific gifts that are tailored to us for sure, but it's this energy that you still put work in behind it. All the people that we admire, who we consider successful, they're great because they work at it. You know, they may be naturally talented or something, but you still got to put the work in. Look around you, notice every detail, and find the hidden messages brought to you by Owl. Do not shoot the messenger. Be grateful to the friend who shows you what you have not wanted to see until now. Observe all the facets of the diamond without judgment. Remember that the facets you dislike often mirrors the parts of you that you do not want to recognize. Do not be afraid of the truth, as it will become your compass. That's really interesting. It's showing me this. So someone could be coming. It's like this energy of knowing, okay, like knowing who's coming and just like trying to bring you down with like karmic devil energy, and who's really just looking out for you. This is what we said. The truth is also correction. The truth is also accountability. So be mindful of that. The owl guards against self-deception and insists that your motives be pure and transparent to all. What is the message that you are not hearing? The situation that you are not seeing clearly, that you are not seeing with clarity. Owl invites you to wait patiently, Temperance. Bide your time until it is right to act. Mars retrograde. Then do so decisively with no hesitation or remorse. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, straight up. So this is the time of hold your horses, slow it down so you can see things clearly. So you'll be able to spot this energy with no problem. And we have the Child. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I'm not. Okay, yeah, I'm still good. Got time. Okay, the Child knows the way to joy and happiness. The Child offers the return of a second innocence, a time born of wisdom and not of naivety. This card allows you to correct your course and offers you a second chance. It brings you the possibility of redemption and entering heaven while on earth. That's what that sun card energy, right? The sun didn't pop out, but we spoke about it, right? That healing of the inner child, and you have wisdom and not naivety now. You still have a childlike innocence, but you're wise. You're not just super green out here. You're not believing something just because someone tells you, or doing something just because someone asks you. You're actually filtering it through your own mental and your own physical bodies, spiritual bodies, and seeing how this actually benefits you or not. seeing if it even relates to you. Because sometimes people will pull you into situations that have absolutely nothing to do with you. And you being a generous person wants to help, but that's not your mission. And that's going to take energy away from your mission and what it is. It's going to take away from your mission and what it is that you're called to do. Okay. The child is here to release you from the habit of being yourself and to help you acquire a beginner's mind so that you can see life as if for the first time. Remain open to learning and discovery. Who is your spouse or partner today? Can you see them with fresh eyes? Who is looking back at you in the mirror this morning? Become a mystery unto yourself and reconnect with a sense of childlike wonder. That's why it's partnered with the owl, because it's like this energy of it's wisdom, but you're still moving into new arenas into your life, being the page again, being this new in the industry, or being new in the friend circle, or being new in a relationship. You want to still be open and joyful because you've done the healing and you're ready, but you also use wisdom to see what situations are for you and when to speak up and say no, or to say sure, or to express some sort of hesitation. Just being open and honest. The child comes to show you how you can correct the course of your life without being punished. Set yourself free from your conditioning for suffering. You were born unfettered and happy. It can be so again if you make the choice right now. The child will help you climb out of the hole you may have dug yourself into to recover your sense of play. So this is having fun with life again. Sorry, I almost said. I mean, I like the sun coming in, but just for the purposes of the video. As soon as I said that, the rain stopped. So yeah, it's like, have confidence in the fact that you've healed. You know, there's always going to be work to be done, but you've literally done the heavy lifting. You're like holding yourself back because you feel like, since you're not perfect, or you feel like since you don't have a certain thing, or all of these illusions, all of these 7 of Cups building up to 9 of Swords, and it's just time for you to let go and be free. It's time for you to have fun and use wisdom. The Chariot is helping you move forward and keeping those energies balanced, that masculine and that feminine, knowing when to act and knowing when to sit back in the track. And the overall energy during this upcoming retrograde is to slow down, right? So that you can see what's clearly coming in for you, because even with all this eclipse, and it's a lot of static, it's like a lot of energetic static, and there's a lot of information coming in, and you have to know what to decipher in terms of being a benefit for you. I'm going to wrap this reading up now. It's just getting like a little foggy, but overall, I hope you guys got the message. Keep your amethyst on you. Keep your bay leaves, keep your black obsidian, keep your black tourmaline. Continue to burn your sage and Palo Santo to cleanse you out when you go and interact with people. Take your salt baths. Cinnamon is also a really cleansing herb. So you can burn it, or you can like do it like an old school way. Put some water on the stove and sprinkle cinnamon and just let it boil. You know, throw some oranges in there or whatever other scents you want, and just let it fill your home and just create a light, airy vibe, because you know we do have responsibilities, bills to pay, people to look after, businesses to build, relationships to keep intact. And so some of that may have covered up that sense of fun. You may be feeling guilty when you have fun, or guilty just to even take a rest. But resting and fun is in balance with the grind, the hustle, with ambition, okay? And you cannot have one without the other and live a balanced life. So I hope this reading was helpful. If you found something helpful, if it enhanced your life or enhanced the way you see things, please like the video. I'm truly grateful for that, and it helps our channel. If you would like to stay connected, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and it'll let you know when we post. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the information is in the description box, www.TotalUnderstandingTarot.com. That is the only place you can book a reading for me. We will not reach out to you for readings. We will not reach out for you for donations. We will not reach out to you to just send you little messages saying that we felt something. We don't do that. So Any information is in the description box to book a reading, to give a donation, all the decks that we use. If you like daily tarot readings, hop over on Instagram. We're gearing back up with that, so follow us over there. There's a lot over there already, just like there's a lot here in our but these aren't live though, these are pre-recorded, but the Instagram was a live. So tap in. We're the collective. We're here to partner with one another, even if it's just through the lines of the internet, the Wi-Fi vibes, you know, like we're still homies. So let's continue to build each other up, and whatever gift or talent that you have, just understand that you're here to help someone too. Someone can really benefit from your knowledge. So believe in yourself, and you'll do just fine. Just believe in yourself, because there's someone out there needing to hear your message. You're very important, and you definitely matter. Okay? That Instagram was Pharaoh's Rise. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about it. All right, I'm about to get ready, get some food, change, go to work, all of that. So I hope y'all have an amazing weekend, and I will see you all soon. Namaste.